G'day, it's Pete here and I'm back for Hand of the Week. Now this hand came from an online coaching session that I was doing, and it really focuses on the principle of the danger hand, which is sometimes you can let one opponent in and they can't do anything beneficial to their side, but the other side, they can actually attack suits and threaten you. So you want to keep the danger hand off lead. So let's look at this example and see what actually happened. So it went past and we've got this nice 19 count, so we open one club with the idea of rebidding 2 no trumps, and partner just doesn't respond to major but just 1 diamond, and then they just pop you into 3 no trumps. And we get the 5 of spades lead. So looking at this hand now, we've got 2 diamond tricks, 3 club tricks is 5, and 2 spade tricks is 7. So we want to build a couple more tricks. But we start off by testing the spades and sticking the 10 in to see if it holds, which, as it happens, does. So now what we know is West has the king, jack of spades. So if East is on lead, they can lead spades through. They can also lead hearts through and threaten those suits, whereas West can't lead spades, hearts. They can't really lead any suit, really, without giving us extra tricks in that suit. So it's really important here to realize the distinction here, that East can attack suits and West can only give us tricks in suits if they have to lead. So it feels natural here to attack, play on diamonds, and you can actually have a two-way finesse. We can either play West for the queen of diamonds, playing a diamond to the king and running the jack of diamonds, or we can play East for the queen of diamonds by playing a diamond towards the jack. Now, as we mentioned, we want to keep the danger hand off lead, so it's really important here that we want to finesse through East, because with this you always want to assume what's going to happen if your finesse loses. And here, if the finesse loses, West can't attack anything without giving us an extra suit, trick in any suit. But East, if they won the trick, they could push spades through and that would be much more dangerous. So what we want to do is start with a low diamond towards the jack. And as it happened, it loses, and West returns the only suit that doesn't give anything away to us, which is a diamond. So we win that, and we play another diamond where West discards. East discard, sorry. So at this stage, we've got 3 diamond tricks, 3 clubs, and 2 spades. So we just need an extra trick in any of the suits. And the way that the play went at the time is it went a low club towards the king, and now the ace of diamonds appeared, and now they had to guess clubs. Now they played a club and put on the ace. Now you might think that finessing is a good idea, but what if West wins and returns a club? And you have to judge whether or not to do that. And if you're just caring about the club suit, the percentage way is to bang down ace, king, queen, hoping for either jack doubleton or clubs to be 3-3. So they played a club up and then another club, and West discarded. And now they had to choose who to end play for the ace of hearts, because if you think that West has the ace of hearts, you can go ace of spades, queen of spades. Or if you think East has the ace of hearts, you can go ace of spades, 10 of clubs. And they chose West to have the ace of hearts, so won that and exited a club. And the ace of hearts appeared. So making 9 tricks on the hand. But there's a better way to play which can almost guarantee the contract. So it's nearly 100%. So at this stage, before we get here, is instead of playing a low club over to the king and then a diamond and then choosing where to finesse, if West had the jack of clubs, jack third club, as we mentioned, they can exit back to us. Now you might think that West led spades, they've probably got 4 spades, they've got 4 diamonds, East didn't overcall a heart, so you can probably guess the shape is 4 clubs with East, and taking the finesse is a decent idea. But even better than that, we should cash the ace of clubs first, and then lead a club over towards the king. Now look what this changes to the king. So we cash our ace of diamonds, and now when we lead a club, what we should do is we should finesse. Now, the reason why we should finesse, without all the extraneous information about the shapes or anything, is think, what can West do if they win? So what could West do if they win the jack of clubs? they can only lead a major for us. We know that they'll be out of clubs there. So if West has the jack of clubs, they win it, but have to give us an extra trick in spades or hearts. If East has the jack of clubs, we just get an extra club trick. What about if West started with 4 clubs? Well, we'd see East show out here, and instead of finessing, we'd go up with the queen, and then exit with a club and end play them, and get an extra trick that way. So even if West had 4 clubs to the jack, we can still make it that way. So here, what you want to do is think, if the finesse loses, what can the opponents do back to me? So earlier on, if we didn't cash the ace of clubs, and then we had to choose to finesse, if we finessed and it lost, then they could return a club, and then we're stuck in the wrong hand. Whereas here, by cashing 1 extra club, you can see that when I choose to take that finesse, they don't have any clubs to return, and therefore, if the finesse loses, they're end played in the majors. So I just thought this was a really cool example of the danger hand. Hope you enjoyed this hand of the week, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.